Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here and welcome to Final Fantasy XV's multiplayer expansion, Comrades. So I was actually just getting ready to go to bed. It's 1 AM here in the UK and I have got work in the morning, but then I noticed that Final Fantasy XV Comrades had just been made available on the PlayStation Store for download, and I thought, I've been waiting months for this thing, maybe I can wait a few more hours and when I get back from work tomorrow I can download it. And then I thought, nah, let's give it a go now. So I'm going to make a couple of quick episodes, get them uploading, and then go to bed. So let's get started with the expansion. Okay, so I've purposefully tried to avoid spoilers, so I'm not hugely sure what I'm going to be getting into with Comrades, in all honesty. I do know, of course, that it's multiplayer. I mean, it says so right there, but I knew that anyway. I've heard you can do it as single player as well, but multiplayer is of course where it's at. And I got a little message popped up just before I started recording here that we can create 8 avatars. So I think we'll be starting with just one. Let's hit begin. And hopefully this is going to work. It's literally just been released. I've just downloaded it. And we do have to connect to the Square Enix servers, so there might be some lag since it is a launch at the end of the day. Or it has to connect to the Sony servers or something. Either way, it's all that multiplayer stuff that we all know about. And I didn't actually read any of that. Hopefully I wasn't meant to. Well, it's nice to see the loading screens are back. It wouldn't be Final Fantasy XV without loading, would it now?
Hear me, defenders of the crown. The power of kings goes with you, and with power comes a duty to your kingdom. Your body is a vessel for the blessings of the Stone of Lucis. Your blade, a ray of hope cleaving a path for the future king. But let it be known, your transgressions have not been forgotten. Once the true king awakens, and the light is restored to this world, only then shall you be forgiven and set free from the burdens you bear.
That reminded me a lot of Kingsglaive, the movie. In fact, that might have even been footage from it.
You're probably wondering what you're doing here.
Your memories are hazy, but you remember that you are a surviving member of the Kingsglaive. There we go, the late Lucian monarch's special task force. So we can create a new avatar here. And it looks like we're ready to go to the beach or something. Let's have a look at some of the customization options that we have then. So your features will be generated based on your ancestors' faces. Okay. So we can go for Ancestor A or Ancestor B. Oh, I see, and then we get a few options for each of those, do we? Let's have a look at some of the Ancestor A ones. In fact, they all look the same to me, I've got to be honest. So I'm not sure what that's about. And facial blend. Okay, I see. Okay, that'll do. Let's go ahead. So we can also reset back to the default if we want to. I'm not going to. And we can zoom around. And we can hit square to finish. There we go. Okay, so not a huge amount of customization for the avatar. Unless there's something coming up that I don't know about.
Don't sweat it. You escaped with something more precious than your memories. Your life. First of all, you're a glaive, just like me. The king lends us his power. We fight to protect him. Well, fought. The king himself's long gone. His power remains, though, so we gotta put it to good use. See that up ahead? That's the last bastion of mankind. And it's the Kingsglaive's job to keep her safe from harm. Better enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. It'll be gone before you know it. Only other light left in this world is the kind we make ourselves. And as you may or may not remember, we play a big role in that process. Let's hope that jogged your memory. All of the Stalin's counting on us, Glaives.
Demons ahead! Get ready!
Great. Another bump in the road. You and me'll smooth it out. Let's move!
Oh, this is interesting then. We're getting a bit of a single-player introductory experience, aren't we? Glaives function somewhat differently than Noctis and his pals, but their fundamental controls remain the same. I haven't actually played the game Final Fantasy 15 for a good while, so hopefully I can get back into things quite quickly. Regenerating health, casting spells. Let's have a look at some of these, shall we? Glaives cannot use items to restore HP in the field. Instead, hold L2 and press triangle to cast a curative spell. Curative spells restore HP to the caster, yada yada, gathered that. So, holding L2 and press triangle to cast a curative spell, or press circle to cast an offensive spell. Oh, so this is interesting then. So, just hold L2, triangle cure, circle, damage, got it. And we can project barriers as well. Hold square to project a protective barrier at the expense of MP. And then Comrades' position behind the barrier will also be protected from enemy attacks. And then finally we have performing chain warps. Block an incoming attack with square to deliver a counter. A successful counter strike will create an opening for a chain warp. So if we just tap square we get to counter. If we hold it down we do that barrier thing. Chain warp strikes with your comrades to deal incredible damage. Okie dokie. So have we got some enemies? Or do we just run to the marker to start with, I guess? Ah, here we go, look. So I'm holding L2 down. And yeah, that was a cure, don't want to do that. It's circle. And I'm running out of MP already. And now we're in stasis, which means we've got no MP. So how can I just do a physical attack? Circle. So circle, physical attack. We can also do warp strike as well. R1 plus triangle. I've got my MP back now though. Okay, looks like we can sprint. But there's no sprint bar. So far, it looks like physical attacks are the way to go. And there's something yellow there. Okay, so yellow dots on the map appear to be stuff that we can pick up. Let's go back to our main weapon here, our katana. Can I also have a look at the menu options? Okay, it says gear is locked right now. And now it wants us to cast an offensive spell, does it? On this thing. We seem to run out of MP very, very quickly. Okay. I think we're moving forward still. Combat does seem to feel quite familiar compared to Final Fantasy 15. Okay, some of the commands are a little bit different.
Those things are everywhere. We can't keep them out forever.
So we're making our way over to the Starlum. And it looks like the city has been barricaded. So we're only able to access the outskirts at the moment. And it said at the start on that loading screen that this is taking place 6 months after Noctis and his crew made their way over on the boat. Okay, that was quite a nasty group of enemies there, but managed to take care of it in our beach gear. Now what's this thing here? More seafood.
More than you can carry. In times like these, we gotta be fair about our food.
Right now I'm not totally sure what we're supposed to do with that food. I'm guessing we eat it for some effect, but as to what, that remains a mystery at this present moment in time. Ah, something that doesn't look that friendly has come out of the ground. A mutant iron giant.
Marshal, save the formalities for later.
Ah, it's cool.
Bigger fish to fry right now. Roger. Everyone, focus on the target.
Wow, this thing's quite nasty, isn't it? So I'm guessing this is giving us a taste as to what some of the missions are going to be like, albeit with other players rather than NPC characters here.
This way. And hurry. Won't be long till more of them show up.
Okay, you lead the way.
Hurry it up.
Where is he? Where's Core gone? Ah, I think it's this way. Just follow the objective marker. Usually does the trick. Here he is.
Open up.
It's the Marshal! Open up!
Well, go on.
That is one improvised door. Good use of recycling there.
Inside. You are a capable combatant. Everyone here in Lestalem is counting on you to keep them safe.
And now we've got a new objective, rescue the citizens. And it's put us on a server, it says in the top left corner of Lucis. Whether that's the only server or not, I'm not sure.
I've seen a lot of crowns go.
What was you saying? I've seen a lot of crowns was about all I got out of that. Ah, so I wonder if we'll be seeing real players yet, or if we're still some kind of in an instance. But, alright folks, I'm going to finish off this episode, because as I said at the start, I'm a little bit tired. And I'm going to grab a quick drink, and then I'll see about doing another one before calling it a night, perhaps. But thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more Comrades. I'll be doing a fair bit of content on this, I reckon. But please do like this video as well, just to show your support. And I'll see you soon. Cheers all, goodbye.